Hi guys, how's it going? Welcome to another YouTube video. Today I'm going to be looking at this subdivision that I rolled last time. It's called Hveragerðisbær. Hveragerði is a town and municipality in the south of Iceland with a population of 2,600. Notably, it has this town in it, which is, I'm not actually sure what this ending part here means exactly. I should probably have looked that up. I would like to know, because I do see this quite often in some of these municipalities, is this Bær. So yeah, we have this smaller town in it. We also have the one that stretches across and this 38 highway as well. So there wasn't a ton to really look at here, so I sort of just subdivided the highways here based on what type of bollards were on the roads, and these will come up in probably other subdivisions. This will be useful, so I made this diagram. I'll probably reuse it again. But yeah, we have the bollard A, which is this short one. This is the standard one I'm sure most of you have seen. And then we have this bollard C is what I'm calling it, because there's also another type of bollard that's more or less just the bollard A stacked on top of itself. So I'm calling that one B whenever that one comes up. Yeah, we have these. These are more like snow poles, I would say, but yeah, this is what they look like. And they're typically around these like mountain ranges, I've noticed, or other, I don't know, areas that could probably accumulate snow or maybe even volcanic ash. I'm not entirely sure what they're for precisely, but they're quite a bit taller than these ones, obviously. So this is not to scale. It's just a rough drawing I did here. The other main part of this subdivision is recognizing the town. So I did a little bit of looking around with different towns in comparison to this one to sort of determine what is a distinguishing factor about it. For one, I did notice that their crosswalk signs have this blue and white striped pole to it. I only found it in one other town, which is Selfoss, which is another quite notable town in Iceland. It's probably one of the bigger ones, especially in this region of Iceland in the south. If you see this blue and white striped pole, you're either in Selfoss or here, as far as I can tell, but there might be another one. I only looked at like maybe 7 or 8 towns within the region. So at least within this region, you're either going to be in Hveragerðisbær or in Selfoss. So other noteworthy thing is you have this quite large mountain right next to the town. It's very, very close to it. Selfoss also has one, but it's a bit further away, so that's a good way of distinguishing those two towns. Selfoss and this town as well are both overcast coverage, so they definitely will look similar. And there's also a lot of trees in both places, but Close Hill is quite distinguishable for this city. Also, I wanted to mention I like to use this website called Mapcarta, and it has a lot of these points of interest on them, so you can basically find the name of like any hill or mountain peak or anything that anybody has ever referenced in the past. So yeah, it's super useful if you want to find like the name of a hill or anything. Hill that's right next to the town here is actually an inactive volcano, I'm pretty sure is what it said. It could be completely wrong because all this information is sourced from the Wikipedia with coordinates that are linked to these points of interest, so it could be incorrect. But up next we also have these bins here, and if you see these logos, these are only in this town. It's like a thumbs up and some sort of arrow. I'm not really sure what this is, but the difference between Selfoss and this place, Selfoss has their coat of arms on their bins, so that's worth noting. And yeah, this is the coat of arms for Hveragerðisbær. There is an entry sign on the one I noticed, and there's also some business that has this logo in the town as well, so that's, you know, possible to see. As I mentioned, here is where it is in Iceland. It's very, very small. Yeah, so not a whole lot of land covered today, but I have this texture here which represents Icelandic moss. And if you didn't know about this, this moss is pretty much scattered a lot throughout Iceland. I'm sure you all have seen it. From as far as I can tell, it seems like it grows off of lava that has been sitting on the landscape for a while. It actually is apparently illegal to like step on this stuff. It's a protected vegetation in Iceland. The reason why is because it takes like 60 years to grow back if it's damaged whatsoever, so they don't want you stepping on this stuff. So this is worth noting that it's along the one here a little bit and also on the 38, but yeah, not super important for region guessing, this tiny little area. Notes, we have a golf course up here, and also the one has both overcast and sunny-ish coverage. The sunny is facing west, so the car is driving west, and overcast it's driving east. And it's also worth noting that the one has what people refer to as Texas pavement. It's a sort of grainy type of pavement. If you want another tip for Iceland in general, if you see this type of pavement, I would go somewhere near Reykjavik always, because it doesn't exist anywhere else as far as I can tell. This Texas pavement extends a little bit onto the 38 here as well, but it's not really too much. It's only like maybe down to here. There's a roundabout right here and it kind of just branches off slightly. So yeah, that's about all I have to say today. So let's get into some games. Alright, so I have another 1000 location map, and as you can see, I've already played it a bit and already gotten 24,000. The reason why is it's a pretty small place, so I'm just going to try and beat it by a little bit, and we'll end it there. Yep, doing no moving once again. Starting off, we are on a north-south type of road. I believe this is the road to the golf course. Wow, look at this like Latvian pole. I've never seen these here before. Interesting. So the golf course road here goes from here, branches off upward this way, and ends right here. So we should be along this somewhere. Yeah, I think we'll be somewhere along here. I assume this green bit here might be this path. Yeah, that's probably what it is. It's probably good, honestly. Yep, 5K, nice. We should be on the 38 here. Do we have any road offshoots? No. The road curves up there. Gonna have to do my best here. It's kind of hard to tell, honestly. Honestly, it could be anywhere from like here to here probably. That's probably good. I don't really know. Nope, a little bit further up. So we're in the town now. Hveragerðisbær is what it is, yes. Hveragerðisbær. Yeah, you can't see it really well, but there's that bin I was talking about. They all have the exact same logo on it. So I'll just have to look for a road that kind of curves like this and goes up to a T intersection. Something like this. Suppose it could be one of these too. This might be more accurate. Let's see. What does this house look like? Yeah, I think this is it instead. We'll try that. Nice. 5K. This is that Texas pavement I was talking about. Quite speckled. Pretty easy to recognize. And these are the A-type bollards. Yeah, we should be on the 1 here, and it seems like we're approaching Hveragerði. You can see the roundabout up there. So I think we're probably maybe like here. Hard to say which one of these buildings is the one that's actually on the map, but maybe something like this. We'll go for that. Oh, so close. It was this one, I guess. On the 38 once again. Fantastic. I don't really know where we are. I'm just going to send it like here. And it's about as good as I could do, honestly. I'm going to try and get a better score here now. Here are those snow poles I was mentioning. Okay, nice. Nice. I was not sure I was going to get that one. That was on a very, very straight road. That was a miracle. I have no idea how I got that either. Another really difficult curve. And these buildings are not here on Street View, by the way, so I don't know what's going on there. This is the only thing I can think of that makes sense. So we have a 4-way intersection here, an end to the road up that way. We have this sort of road direction, and then we have another T intersection over here. So the only thing I can find that makes sense is right here. But the buildings kind of don't add up. There also should be buildings at the end here, which there aren't, so I have no idea. Okay, I might have found something that makes a little bit more sense. So these are some greenhouses right here, which are pretty long. These look pretty long. This road also ends, but it doesn't really bend the way I thought it would. This could make sense, and there's also no buildings here. I don't see any buildings, so I don't know. I'm gonna try it, I guess. I'm gonna be sad if this isn't it. I don't know. I'm gonna go for it. Oh, thank God. 25K. That took way too long. Alright, let's roll the next municipality. Oh, I think I know where this one is. I think. No, it's not. Okay. It has a similar name. It's this one. Okay. There's not a ton of coverage on this road. I believe it's literally just the 85 though. For some reason, Google Maps only recognizes this as one big municipality, even though this is 2, according to the other website, and even just Googling it. So there's only the 85 on this, so I guess I'll just learn a bit of the 85 for this next video.